All right, so this is Self-Made Chaos. Finally, you can find her on YouTube. You can also find her on TikTok. Sorry for the wiggling of the mount.
Want to kick it like grown kids, not from high, but should be sitting in a little bit mind. Got me feeling mine, got me feeling fine. Like all things are truly divine. I love the way we intertwine. So beautifully, it's physically super introducing good things to my life in the way I see.
All right, so good evening, everybody, and we have just finished up a full moon in Virgo. All right, and I wanted to pull some cards. I know the moon right now has transited into Libra, but we're we still got those energies going on from the full moon in Virgo. And when it was in the opposition of Neptune and the sun in Pisces, and Saturn had just moved its way into Pisces as well. So those who have Saturn in Pisces, around the age 29, 30 around in there, you guys are going to be up next for your Saturn returns. So, and then some of you guys for your second Saturn return that are double that age. But so Virgo is Earth sign, 6th house energy, and Virgo is also been known as like the maiden, the goddess, mother energy, even like virgin energy, but it's not that kind of a virgin energy. It's more of like virgin of thought, purity of thought. So a thought that has never been impregnated, or any thought that's never been I guess you could say been touched or influenced or brought forth by any other forms of any other thoughts. So it's supposed to be purely a thought. Virgo is also the mage. Virgo is also a very strong witch energy, as well as like with Capricorn, the earth energies usually are. We all know Virgos to be that perfectionist, analytical, skeptic, great communicators. They're usually very smart, very very good at whatever they do, because they know where their strengths are at. They have service to others. Virgo in that 6th house energy, rules over small animals, mostly dogs, nonprofit organizations, police officers, soldiers, nurses, anything, service to others, anything that you're doing, that aids the other or aids other people. It is in the opposition to the water sign Pisces. Earth signs would be like, so Virgo would be things that are grounded down into reality because it's your everyday, with the opposition of Pisces, which is in the dream realm and fantasy land and the illusions and creativity and artistic expression and all that. So, enemies can be seen, Virgo, hidden enemies, Pisces. So we have the sun and the moon was at its peak at 16 degrees, and it was yesterday. And our next coming up will be a new moon in Aries. So now with Virgo being a very witchy energy naturally, and a lot of Virgos that do practice, a lot of them that are in their crone energy, a lot of them usually are very strong mental in their magic doings. A lot of them don't really have to use tools or anything like that. They can use the mental realm of things, which is access in that that Pisces energy. So I'm going to be pulling from, sorry about the bounce, my Spellcaster's Oracle, and got these from a couple years ago from Mystic Mandy. I love them. And I'm going to go ahead and pull for the signs. So, this Virgo season should be about healing and pulling in that Pisces energy of, being creative, being, not necessarily in a dream fantasy realm, but when you do go into dream realm to, be aware of that. So it's about being aware while in dream realm, but as well as being aware when you are awake. And, I should have taken notes for this. If I was smart, I should have taken notes for this, but I didn't take notes. So with that Virgo Pisces axis, people that have strong Virgo Pisces axis in their natal chart, usually very strong healers, not only just for people, but as well as animals. And let's see here. I'm going to pull up my thing that I made for the Virgo full moon here. So it's going to be healing, service to others, dreams, grounding, being creative, being logical, being aware of your feelings and aware of other people's feelings as well. It's about growth, music, dancing, because Pisces rules over the feet, and animals, because Virgo rules over small animals. And this is a great time to do any type of spell work that's of releasing anything, healing, closing out chapters, start a new one for full moons, with Pisces, it's good to, you know, do something creative. You can do spell work, do something creative with your spell work. Do something that is, you know, that expresses, you know, yourself, or expresses something of your dreams, or something that, you know, when you're in that state of illusion. Now, psychedelics and marijuana, all that is also seen through Pisces, as well as Neptune. Virgo's ruled by Mercury. Pisces is originally ruled by Jupiter, secondary by Neptune. So, let's go ahead and pull some cards. I'm going to start with Aries, as always. Aries season's coming up, which I'm very excited about, because it's one of my favorite seasons, too. Now, I have a Venus in Pisces, so I've been dealing with the Neptune conjunct my Venus in Pisces on my 10th house of my midheaven, which has been very interesting. So, all right, Aries. We have psychic abilities. So, some of you have been slacking, or some of you have been kind of taking a break from doing things, or maybe coming into some new abilities, or needing to strengthen up some. But this is, you know, a good time to, you know, until we come into, you know, that new moon Aries, and start off the jumpstart, you know, the actual new year. You know, the astrologers, we see every season as, you know, the official New Year's, because who wants to start a new year in the middle of winter, right? So, psychic abilities. So, something to focus on, something to, you know, maybe direct some energies into, and maybe get some fine tuning, or maybe, you know, maybe even help somebody out with their psychic abilities as well. And not to shy away from your own either, you know, because Aries usually can be very psychic. They can be very tuned in, just like Pisces. So a lot of them do get pushed back to a Pisces, Sun, and Vedic, and Sidereal. Alright, so then we've got Taurus. Confidence. So you need to pull out that confidence, pull out that Venus, and show your confidence in everything you do, not just in yourself, but just your everyday life, your work, and how you speak with people, and how you just handle everything and anything, you know, with confidence, and do it strong, and do it grounded, and do it be like you always do, because, you know, Taurus is the most beautiful of all zodiac signs, and the men and women, just beyond gorgeous. So, you know, it's usually anything Venus ruled. So, next we have the old Gemini, which we have Mars right there in Gemini, which is also part of this whole mutable energy we got going on. So, Gemini. And we have happiness. So, happiness. Remember happiness. Remember things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy. Smile more. You know, be in that energy, because that brings in really good energy for you, and really good manifesting energy. So, happiness is going to be a key for you. So, it's also good to bring in the new year. Alright, so then we've got Cancers. Got that 4th house energy going on. I don't have to worry about putting on the opposition here in a bit. So, alright, so grieving. Now, grieving doesn't necessarily have to be about a loss of somebody. It could be a loss of a situation, or a loss of a relationship. It could be a loss of just old feelings. Maybe this is a good time to grieve away all those things that you just don't want to have to be energetically tied to anymore. Grieving, you know, old ways of operation that was not suitable for you, and energies that were no good for you. You know, grieve them, and then move on to the next chapter, and, you know, just lay them to rest. But give them that good grieving, you know, that, you know, that they deserve, and then, you know, and then open up the energies for something new coming in. All right, Cancer. So you don't want to be too stuck in the grieving process, though. All right, or maybe even help somebody with their grieving process. Then we got Leos. Oh, Leos. Financial health. This is a focus for you guys. So think about your finances. Think about what's healthy, what's not healthy. Think about what's going to be fruitful for you. Maybe save some money. Start, you know, because Leo, you guys rule over speculative gains and money and all that. And, you know, and being one of the fixed signs, you know, usually money making is right up there in your alley. So, you know, pull out the royalties of all that energy, and start bringing in some money. And, you know, think about your financial health. Think about your finances, and coming up a little bit more. All right, so now we've got Virgo, and I also want to say happy birthday to all the Pisces. Now, I wanted to pull an ice from my Isis Oracle for Virgos. Here we got the Miracle of Isis, which is miraculous healing of the goddess. So it's perfect for Virgo, about healing, and of course miracles pulling in that Pisces energy. And so for you Virgos, we have peace. So be, you know, peaceful in the energies, you know, maybe pull in some of that Pisces energy, and take some time of solitude and some peace and some moment in that energy, and maybe create some peace if it's been havoc or crazy or chaotic. You know, think about peace of mind, peace of thought, peace of just energy, and anything energetic, anything that is calming. You know, maybe light some candles and just be in peace with yourself, you know, and enjoy the peace. Offer peace if you need to. All right, Libras. Of course, we got love for Libras. So remember that love energy. Remember that you guys do rule over relationships, marriage, and all that. So love is something that's always there within your energy, whether you want it or not. And being Venus rules, you know, you just can't get away from that. But just remember the love. Just remember the love of yourself and things that you do love, and the people that love you, and the people that, you know, that adore you, and the people that you adore and that you love. And it's always love. Always into love. Always battle for love. And remember, love is one of the most strongest vibrations and one of the most beautiful energies to be in. So, and if you've had your heart broken or been in turmoil, just remember, you know, there's always room for new love, and there's always room to share love. All right. So now we've got Scorpios. All right, I'm gonna do a hard shuffle here. All right, so Scorpio. We've got family. So family should be a focus. Now, if you have a hard time connecting with family or having some issues with family, you know, maybe think about your secondary type family. Let's see about the balance. Maybe those that you consider family, your soul family, you know, spirit family, or, you know, or connecting with those that you have like that bond with. And if you do have, you know, family members that you are connected with or have that strong link with, you know, focus on that. Or about making new family, or reaching out and meeting new people and pulling them into your collective, and, you know, for family. So, family, it's a good one for you. And we've got Sagittarius. Compassion. Now, I think this is like compassion for yourself, compassion for things within your world, things within your whole spectrum, and showing compassion and always being in that compassionate mind. So whenever you see or feel yourself getting away from that, just remember that, because compassion is a beautiful thing that you can bestow not only on yourself, but for those around you and those who could really need it. And, you know, Sagittarius is big energy, big everything. You know, it's that energy that spreads like the, you know, grass fire. So do that with your compassion, because, you know, what goes around comes around. And you guys are very compassionate people anyways. All right, Capricorn. Cappies. So, pulled family for you guys. So family, maybe you guys got a new addition coming to the family, or maybe family's growing, or maybe you're thinking about, you know, growing a family. You know, I'm gonna pull one more here. So dreams. Okay. So think about things that, you know, that have been like in your hopes and dreams, wishes, things that you've been wanting, and maybe, you know, pull that into like a family dynamic, or maybe something from your family that you want to add to, like, you know, your dreams or things that you want to do in life, you know. So maybe that's something, you know, with even work related. So maybe start, you know, thinking maybe family and work, maybe mixing it together, and family business or something. So now we have Aquarius. We've got strength. So Aquarius, remember your strength, remember your power, and always stand in strength. And you can stand in strength and still, you know, do the things that you need to do. And if you're feeling that you are lacking in strength, just remember it's always there. It's always, all you gotta do is just pull up into it, and help those, you know, around, and to gather up their strength, you know, because strength is a very powerful, it's a very beautiful thing too. And when you stand in your strength, that makes others want to also stand in their strength. And, you know, and also remember that it's contagious, you know, it's something that is energetically healthy for you, and it's also something that is very healthy for other people to be able to stand in their strength and stand in their power. And last but not least, we've got Pisces. So again, happy birthday to all Pisces. And all right, here we go, Pisces. You've got inspiration. So you need to start connecting to things that inspire you. You need to be connected into things that, things that you were just connected to, you know, like if it was something creative, artistic, or, you know, doing things that just make you love life again, that make you in those good energies, and you know, the energies that we all love, like with Pisces. And you know, when you're connected to your inspiration and you're sharing, that makes other people as well. But if you've been feeling the lack of inspiration, maybe you need to re-spark that, you know, just like just re-spark that inspiration and get connected in that again, because that's going to be something very beautiful for you, especially during Pisces season. You know, so inspiration. Think of things that inspire you. Think of things that, you know, that just that really make you feel connected in that warmth and that love and all that cold Neptunian, 12th house energy. So, and I'm also gonna split the deck here for the Isis Oracle. And we've got the Key of Life, spinning the Ankh for the Key of Life. So, Key of Life is all linked to inspiration. And remember that Pisces, yes, it's an ending, but what happens after Pisces season, what happens after 12th house, rebirth back into the first house of the I Am. So that's life, the life cycle. So you guys not only end it, but you guys also open up those gates and open up the doors for the new and for the beginning. So, all right, everybody, and that would be it. So, happy full moon, even though the moon now is now in Libra, and we're gonna listen to just a little bit of some self-made chaos, and hope you guys have a good night.